Coming in at number 4 is magnesium. And magnesium is super involved in over 300 enzymatic processes within the body, making it super important for optimal performance and longevity. Specifically, it's highly involved in muscle contraction and relaxation, meaning higher magnesium levels are more correlated with higher strength and higher muscle mass. Magnesium is also very important for insulin sensitivity and blood sugar regulation, meaning that higher magnesium levels are correlated with a lower risk for diabetes. It's also heavily used in the brain, meaning that there are multiple studies on its benefits for sleep and overall relaxation. And finally, magnesium is also very important for cardiovascular disease prevention and osteoporosis prevention, with multiple studies demonstrating a higher level of magnesium being associated with less risk for cardiovascular disease and a higher bone mineral density. So, because it has all of these positive effects, it's very important that we maintain optimal levels of magnesium. And it's very difficult to get to optimal levels with our diet alone. It's estimated that up to 80% of Americans could be suboptimal on their magnesium levels. So, it's very important that we supplement with magnesium. When we do, the form does matter. The form I want you to go with for overall health and performance is a chelated form, or magnesium glycinate or bisglycinate. Studies show that these forms are much higher absorbed and therefore will raise your magnesium levels higher and give you all those positive effects we just talked about. Compared to a non-chelated magnesium oxide or magnesium citrate, I generally use for better bowel movements, as they're less absorbed and pull more water into the intestines. And I also use magnesium threonate if I want to focus solely on sleep or cognitive effects. But for overall health, stick with that glycinate or bisglycinate form. As far as dose goes, ideally you'd measure your storage form of magnesium, or the red blood cell magnesium, and get it above 5.8. However, if this is unattainable to you, what you should do instead is think about 3 main factors that will influence how much magnesium you should take. 1, how stressed is your mind and body currently? 2, how active of a lifestyle do you live? And 3, how insulin resistant are you? These 3 things highly correlate with how much we're going to burn through magnesium. So, if you're someone who is highly stressed, you're a little insulin resistant, and you live a very active lifestyle, you should be taking an upper range of magnesium supplementation.